Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Sim Shack. We're taking a look today at a new game released today called Underground Garage. It says, welcome to the world of high stakes tuning and street racing. Welcome to Underground Garage. It's your playground where you can unleash your creativity and mechanical prowess, fix cars, tune them up and hit the road. Released on the 27th of Jan 2026 by Bearded Brothers Games. Published by Astragon Entertainment. Now, I'm just going to get rid of this music. Very first thing. It sounds alright. It sounds alright, but it's very loud and kind of getting on my nerves. Let's take a look at the video, windowed full screen. Okay, not giving me 4K for some reason. Windowed full screen is capped at 2K. Okay, fair enough. 60 frames per second. Everything else is set to epic. I'm using an Xbox controller today, and this is my very first look at it. So let's go start game, create a new file.
Deb from Underground Garage. In the game, we prep cars for illegal street races. Fast, dangerous, and on the edge. But in real life, safety always comes first. Remember to buckle up, keep it legal, and respect the road. Leave the wild races to the game. Stay safe out there.
I think that was like... Somebody said we ought to put an official disclaimer on the beginning of this game, just in case someone goes out there and does some street racing and says it's because of us.
Good. Come by my office and let's get you set up.
Okay, a bit stuttery there to start. Now, one thing I'll say is Astragon have released some incredible games over the years that I've been reviewing sim games. They have yet to release something that I think really nails physics. It never really feels realistic. So I'm not expecting too much. I know that Bearded Brothers Games is not necessarily part of Astragon Entertainment. They're their own development team. But I just feel like it's an area that's never given enough time, effort, and energy. Do you know what I mean? This looks really nice, I have to say. That's obviously Deb's office up there. You got some guy fixing a car there. Another jack, which is free. Oh, that's like a Porsche 911 right there. That's nice. Terrible cars to drive. It's turned into fireballs, most of them, but still a classic. Not quite sure what this is though. There's no emblem on it, so although it looks very much like a 911, it might not be called a 911. That's some sort of I want to say Honda or something, maybe a Civic, something like that. Oh, the door's shut. Okay, we're locked in forever. So I'm getting a lot of screen tearing, which I find most irritating. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Okay, well, the controller won't navigate this menu for some reason, so that's a bit of a bug. What are we looking at? Video VSync enabled. That often fixes screen tearing. Yeah, there we go. Much better already. There's some dude up there and some... It's like cafe up on the top. Let's go talk to Debs.
Dave wants you to take this one. Starter issue. Should be easy. Head over to him now. He's waiting and we'll walk you through the details.
Do you know what? That is the first time, and I don't know why game devs don't do this all the time. That's the first time I've walked up to an NPC and they just start talking to me like in the real world. You almost always have to click on them. But why? I think that's much better. I hope it's like that again. Let's test it with this next guy. How do I run? L3, hold it down. Oh. Excuse me. Camera's giving me a bit of jip. Can I swap to first person? No. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's toggle. That's good. You don't have to hold it down.
Got a 4x bull H.
Brilliant.
Just a starter problem. Shouldn't take long. Get it on the lift, check it out, and replace the starter. Let's make this smooth, all right?
So, yeah, I like that. Massive plus. Why don't more cars, more games, rather? Oh, hang on. You do have to hold it down. That was weird. I didn't have to a minute ago. Anyway, or whatever. Where's this car that's coming in, then? That's round here. So it looks like we are working here as a mechanic, as a junior mechanic. It's a rather buoyed up car. It's rather nice. X to inspect allows you to move your cars around the garage without driving them. I'd rather drive it, to be honest with you. Press A on a car and drop in the designated place. Open tab. Oh, okay, but it says inspect. Cannot ride. Oh. I'd much rather drive it to where it's got to go, but okay. Manager. Okay. So that car to there, I guess. Enter mechanic mode. Okay. How does one enter mechanic mode? Hey, enter mechanic mode. All right. Quest updated. Diagnose the car. Allows you to focus camera on part of your choosing. Press A on car part. Okay. To navigate between car vision layers. That's annoying. It says press, and then there's no key there to press. And work on select it. Right, we'll just have to figure this out, won't we? Switch on off diagnosis mode. Damaged parts are listed here. Right. Critical parts missing. Oh, okay. So lift up is R. Wait, what? Hood, lift up. Open. Okay, right. Okay. Alrighty. Starter motor. Where the hell does the starter motor go in this car? Exposed by lack of car knowledge. My mechanical knowledge is very limited. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's eliminating everything except for the car parts. I would say the starter motor goes somewhere on the side here. Like that. Looks like a starter motor. There you go. See, I do know something. Disassemble. Oh, you have to press and hold. Right. So now I've got to get these bolts out. Okay. Right. Now I have to assemble it. Durability 6%. Starter V6. So, why to add to shopping list? Should have done that before. Oh, okay. Okay, we've already got one. Right. Got it. Okay. And how do I get out of this screen? B to exit. Bosh. Into the car. Okay, that's why I couldn't drive the car before, because it didn't have a starter motor on it. I tell you what, I've only driven it that far, but I'm already thinking, actually, this is all right. And the audio. Oh, you can't. Oh, no. They say you can't do a burnout, but you can. It's a bit tricky, but you can do it. I'm sure the customer won't mind. Right, hang on. So let me get out of the car. It says diagnose the car. So I fixed it without diagnosing it. I think I may have cocked up. Right, let's try this again. Enter mechanic mode. Diagnose the car. How does one diagnose the car? Oh, diagnose. Left. I don't know if I've done this or what. Oh, it says take the call Y, but I'm still in mechanic mode. Right, now I can press Y.
Good job with the starter. Listen, that car's actually mine. I need you to drive it out to a spot I'll send you. Don't say anything to Deb. Just keep it between us, all right? I'll be waiting in the car.
Right. Okay, so we did the job, but I hadn't pressed the diagnose button. Why do I need to diagnose it? He already told me the starter motor need doing. So I'm already seeing some logic issues in this game, but we'll let that go because overall I quite like the look.
We're heading out to the old airfield outside the city. Nobody goes there anymore. Perfect spot for a test run. We'll push the car through a short course, make sure everything holds up. Then we leave it there. No questions asked. On the way back, we'll take the old Schmetterling Volt. Don't worry about the details. Just keep your eyes on the road and follow my lead.
Right, I've got an issue. You may notice that the camera is rotating constantly around the car. I don't know what is causing that. The mouse obviously can do it, but it's not doing it. The right mouse, the right thumbstick. Oh, it's the right thumbstick doing it. Right, let's go to options, controls. Is there not an option for controls? Right, right, so there's a controller right stick sensitivity, but there's not a controller right stick dead zone. So obviously my controller is a bit old and it's not centralized anymore. So I need like a 10% dead zone for that right thumbstick, it seems. And it just doesn't appear to have that functionality, which is a bit of a problem. But okay, we'll try. I'm hoping I can change view. I hate this view. very twitchy. Very twitchy. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna like the steering system. Do you see how it's sort of floating a bit like a boat? And again, maybe my left thumbstick isn't brilliant at being centralized either, but I cannot drive in a straight line. I'm having to flick it constantly. Oh, hello, what's going on here? It sounded like somebody was trying to overtake me. Oh, lost control of the car there. Sorry, boss. Oof. If I'm not going to get fired for that, I'm not going to get fired for anything. I don't know what handbrake is. What's handbrake? Not that. Not that. Oh, that's the NOS. I didn't want to fire that at all. So maybe A is the handbrake. Oh, I don't know. Okay, the handling is not great, I'll be honest. Quest related. Reach the Ghost Lake Tower Tech starting point. Accept. Practice. Accept. Right, okay. Goal win. Right, I'm gonna not steer. I'm just going to accelerate and see what happens. See that? Wow. Wow. I could not see where the road was going then. And the brakes on this car are awful. Now what? Restart the race. Okay. So we got numerous problems with the controller. The handling is not great. I'm going to use NOS this time and just see if I can do it properly. Flipping right thumbstick is off. Stay still, goddammit. The thumbstick, I'm going to blame that on. Yeah, handling is atrocious. The brakes don't work very effectively. It's certainly not simulated. Without a dead zone on the thumbsticks, the car is all over the place, out of my control. What was that? It just went silent round the corner. Turned into an electric car all of a sudden. What is that noise? Is that meant to be screeching tyres? That is awful. What the hell? I lost power because I went up a hill. This car is awful. What is going on? The handling's absolute tosh. Absolutely disgraceful. was thinking about hooking this up to my wheel. I was quite excited by the concept of the game. The idea of it sounds brilliant. But... oh, this is ugly, man. It feels ugly. It looks really quite nice. I've got to admit. I like how it looks. Some of the car audios are great. But the handling is shocking. Let's see what crappy score I get for this. I'm disappointed, I really am. Look at this, look. Slowing down because I'm going uphill. What kind of an engine is that? Race completed. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Do you hear all the other cars? Can you hear them? Sounds like they're driving right past me, doesn't it? But there's no cars here. They're on a completely different road. And I can't get my right thumbstick to stay still. And without a dead zone, this is going to be an absolute nightmare from start to finish. I don't understand. Obviously, I mean, I presume that the developers have some sort of passion for cars, right? You would assume that as a basic minimum. To start developing any game, you must have some sort of interest in that genre. Otherwise it's just going to be a dead game. It's going to be passionless. The external audio is terrible. The audio on the car that I'm driving is quite nice. Sorry, I took my eyes off the road there. The audio of any other car, disgraceful. Ambient occlusion is not turned on at all. And they've obviously put a bit of time and effort into the game because it looks really quite nice. And I really love how you can walk up to people, NPCs, and they just talk to you. And that's, I've never thought about doing that in my games, but I tell you what, I'm going to now. Only if you want to ask them a question. Oh. Holy crap. Did you see the lack of brakes? What the hell is this place? I've completely lost it. Oh. It's this way. I'm confused now. Again, no vehicles near me. Oh, come on, thumbstick, stay still. Oh, I've gone the wrong way again. Give me a dead zone. There's no damage on the cars either. Now that may be because this is still the tutorial, but it's taken me less than 10 minutes to decide that I don't want to play this game. It doesn't matter how well put together it is, if the driving is tosh, and it really is tosh. Look, do you see the way I turn around there? This is a rear-wheel drive car, right? Now I'm giving it plenty of power. I'm giving it full baked beans as I come out of the corner. This should spin the back tyres at least a bit. I should get some kind of power slide out of it, but watch. thumbstick, stay still. Here we go. Release now. That's not how cars operate. Who have they made this game for? What is their target audience? There's so many of these mechanic games where the driving just is miles from where it needs to be, and it feels like this is the same thing. Right, so hang on. Race hub airplane graveyard, right? Choose a route. So I'm pressing left and right, nothing's happening. It says sunny day in Century Bay. Reach the Ghost Lane time attack starting point. Time attack. So you want me to do a time attack? Is that it? Goal. Win. Reward. 4 stars. Come on, right thumbstick, for God's sakes. It's very difficult to drive when the camera is spinning round the car like that. Now I know that's my controller's fault, but you show me a controller that you've owned for a year or more, or even less than a year, that hasn't got a bit of dead zone issue. They all do. So you've got to accommodate it in the game somehow. There's got to be a dead zone, surely. Come on. You can't skip any of this either. Just stop rotating, for God's sakes. I'm pressing restart, and it's not doing it. All right, we'll try again. And if you hold down NOS at the beginning, it doesn't work. Too busy trying to stop the camera from spinning. The brakes are shocking. It's a bit of a joke, really, the brakes. And I've not changed view. Oh, I've got the camera to stop spinning. Nice. Don't touch it again. See how twitchy it is, right? That's just trying to stay in a straight line. So we had a practice run. This is the actual run. The engine just died. That's not me letting go of the throttle. I'm full throttle on. It just disconnects for some reason. Can't get up the hill. I think this has got more than a starter motor problem, boss. It's a piece of shite. It's a crap car. I suggest you get rid of it and get something better. Can't get up the hill. Oh, the handling. Ugh. Makes me want to vomit. Gives up controls. It goes. There's nothing nice about the feeling this car gives you. One minute 13. Wow, how did I knock a whole minute off my time? Move the car to the delivery zone. Okay. Ugh. I see mist in the game. Wasn't me, that was just the game. Gave up steering. Oh, come on, I was nowhere near that car. New quest, do break me. Go and talk with Dave. Bye, Dave. Oh, RT is also run. That's interesting. There's 2 run buttons. How odd.
All right, kid. Got a brake job coming in. A 94 Zuma Z JR3. Brakes are shot, so get it on the lift, check it out, and swap in the new ones. We're keeping this smooth and simple again. I want this done clean.
Also done clean. The car has to be complete to drive at all. You can replace almost everything, but extreme mods can ruin how it handles. Like his car. A complete car equals you can go out on track. The more you mix parts, the easier it is to mess up the car's handling. The concept of this game is every street racer's dream. It really is. Look, you've even got a paint shop here. And then you've got, presumably you can unlock this end of the garage later on. You've even got, what's this? A washroom? A parts room? This is, I mean, the potential of the garage and the concept is phenomenal, but the handling is utter trash, and the fact that there's no first person view is quite disappointing. In fact, it's very disappointing. I don't really like third person games. Oh my god, look at that bonnet. That is sexy as hell. Oh, I really like that. Oh man, the modelling really top notch. I've got to admit, although these are not wow, look at the angle they've got those wheels set at. Good god. Oh, there's so much to like here. But the physics are the main problem for me. Look, even all the lights inside the car light up. But you won't let me... Oh, look at the pop-ups. The modelling is gorgeous. Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's like a reset thing. Oh, this could be such a good game. But they didn't give the physics any love or attention at all. Hire someone who has got extensive parts change the stats, but also throw the car. Okay, whatever. Yeah, just hire someone who's got real experience of I've gone into zoom mode and I can't get out of it. I was just trying to lift up the car. Just a little bit. Oh God. I can't zoom out. LT is not working as a zoom button. Oh. It works there. It works there. Why doesn't it work there? Oh, now it works. Weird. Right, stop. No, stop. No, stop. No, stop. Ah. Have they ever worked on one of these flipping things? That's not how they work. Oh my God. So I can't lift it up. I mean, I know it's already raised, but I can't lift it up to like waist height so I can work on the tyres. It's just silly. So silly. Right. There is a lot of good stuff here. I mean, I haven't even tapped into the modifications you can make on the engine, the chassis, the paintwork, the lighting. You know, there's a... So sorry. I think I'm getting a chest infection. There's a million good things here that I can see, and a lot that I like about this game. But the one thing I wanted to be able to do in this game was enjoy the driving. There's no mechanic game out there that I know of where the driving is really nailed on. And unfortunately, this is exactly the same. Although, I must say that the mechanic side of things and the modelling on the car and the stuff you can do is mind-boggling. So if your interest is playing with cars and tweaking them and changing the tyres, changing the configuration, changing the parts, changing the decor, the lighting, you know, if that's what you're interested in, this is bang on. This is your honey money. But the driving is absolute arse. And I'm more about the driving than the mechanics, so it's not really ticking my boxes. What a shame. Hang on, let me try and diagnose this. Car fluid system. The fluid system lets you drain and refill car fluids. Brake fluid. Press on parts to interact. Drain it. Refill it. Okay, so let's open. Braking system. Brake fluid must be drained first. That's what I'm trying to do. How do I drain the fluid? Drain brake brake fluid is X. So let's say we got some sort of sucky out mechanism, and then we fill it back in. That's all automated. Doesn't need to take the lid off, obviously. Just pulls it straight through the lid. Come on, guys. I've just given you massive praise for how good the mechanic side of things is, and then you don't take the cap off when you're putting the fluid back in. Ugh. I'm uber disappointed. Right, close that. Diagnose. Tint strip must be removed first. Shut up. Braking system stock 26%. Right. Braking system added to shopping list. Okay, missing parts. How did I do that thing where I changed? Here we go. So that's just the engine. That's just the bodywork. That's what we're after. Something in here is broken. Is there no brake? There's a brake caliper. Yeah, I don't want to disassemble it. I want to... Right, so that's 100%. That's 100%. So there's nothing wrong with those brakes. See, I don't really know, if I'm being honest, what a braking system is. And I'm also finding that all these pop-up things are kind of in the way of where I'm trying to look at as well. Camera focus on that. There we go. That helps a bit. So that's the wheel hub. Brake caliper left. That's 100%. Let's look at this wheel. So all the brake calipers are fine. Going to be the brake pads. It doesn't say brake pads though. It says braking system. What is a braking system? Control to highlight hierarchy. Okay, so that's the order in which things come apart. Do brake me. Disassemble warm damaged system. It's got to be the brake pads then, right? One would think. So where's my... Oh, my little dot disappeared. Try again. That view. See that little white dot? Just disappeared for some reason. Right, we'll take this off then. Brake disc off. Brake caliper right. And the brake disc is 100%. So it's not that then. I tried to assemble, but I can't see where the next assembly point is. I'll take the brake discs off. Brake calipers are fine. Can't put the wheel on. Now, what? Now I can put the wheel on. I think it's got some bugs. It's got some bugs. It's got some gaps. It just needs a better project manager, I think. Better physics on the driving. Better controller support. Wheel support would be something. First person camera would be something. It's missing quite a lot for me. What's what? That's the steering system. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Braking system. It's obviously not in this view. That's internal stuff, that's bodywork, that's engine. But the engine's not going to be part of the braking system, is it? That's a nitro injector. That's pretty cool. That I like that, actually. Yeah, so, I mean... That bit's pretty quick. So that's just the steering knuckle. So if we go back to assembly, that's 100%. It's 100%. Brake caliper, 100%. Oh, at least it lets me put the wheel on this time. And that's pretty quick. I like how quick that is. It's not too bad on the thumbstick because it's so fast. Yeah. It says disassemble worn damaged system. Let's look at this. Frickin'. I've looked at 2 of the wheels, haven't I? Let's just take them off. I think my conclusion of this game has already been reached, but let's at least see if I can figure out what the hell's wrong with this car. Right, reassemble. It's 100%, so it doesn't need doing. Brake caliper. 100%, doesn't need doing. I know you don't have to keep coming out of mechanic mode to do this, but screw it, I'm doing it anyway. They're all 100%. Oh, it's that. Oh, you spanner. So it wants me to drain it, take it off, replace that, That's irritating. That really is irritating. Anyway. I get it now. I was being blonde. Leave me alone. Look, they still don't take the cap off to put the stuff back in. Or use a funnel. At least it's the right sort of colour. We'll give it that. I tell you what, they've got the look right. It looks sublime. I give them 100,000% points on the modelling, and the audio's quite good. But the physics, the handling, and the controllers, absolute tosh. Just won't turn. Come on. Oh, I like this though. See how it sounds like a car's right behind me? There's no cars anywhere. This is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, next floor, is it? Let's go the wrong way. Why not? There's no cars. Ugh! Turn, damn you. Car is delivered. Is this where I get my own car? Where's the voice over? Good job, kid. Keep this pace up and we'll have more work coming in soon. Brakes may be basic, but they're no joke. Solid work. Brakes don't work in this game, period. I don't think it matters. Engine light on. So, okay, ignore the driving. Ignore the bugs. Ignore...
Engine trouble, huh? Could be simple, could be a headache. Either way, get that car on the lift and run a diagnostic. Let's make sure this doesn't become a bigger issue. It's a Nexa 115, you know the drill.
I don't know who he's talking to. Perhaps I'm supposed to stand the other side of him. Yeah, I love the concept. I love the artistic style. It could have been such a good game. Is that our car there? I bet that is our car eventually. The way the camera flips around like that when you hit the brakes as well is awful. There's so many things I don't like about it. Oil exchange system. So I pressed the diagnosis thing. There we go. Cylinder head left, cylinder head right. Oh, Christ. That's quite a big job. Right, so I've got to take the fuel system out first. But I'm supposed to drain all the fuel out. So what happens if I do this the wrong way round? So it's just taking out pipes and stuff. Take the nitro injector off. Throttle bodies, take those off. Oh, okay. Oh. How do I press up? Oh, it just goes straight back down again. Oh, everything's linked together in a stupid way. Right, how do I look up? There we go. My little white dot's gone. Oh, there it is. Right, so somewhere under here, there's the oil pan. There should be an oil... Is that it? No. I mean, there's the oil filter. But there should be a drainage... Oh, I just hit X? Oh, it just does it for me. I don't have to get the thing out or anything. Okay. Okay, well, that's going to take a while. No audio for the raising and lowering of the jack either. Trust me, that's loud. Having worked in a garage as a kid, that is loud. It's going to be quite a quick job, this, the way I'm going. I'm flying through it. Now, what do I need to take off? Ignition system. Come on. It's a bit fiddly for the small things on the controller. Cylinder head cover. And it's 10 million bolts. Tell you what, it's nice when you get more than one at once. It's kind of like a little win. Oh. What? Why can't I take the camshaft out? I've got to take the thing off the end first. Okay. Timing cover won't come off because something is in front of it. What's in front of it? The water pump? No. This. No? Yes. The drive belt, of course. Right, now this should come off. No, still won't come off because that belt. Okay, that's 2 belts off. 1 more to go. Now getting really low FPS. Why? Why? Out of nowhere, just 20 frames per second all of a sudden. Don't really understand that. Seriously, I've got to take the compressor. Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would I need to take the aircon compressor out? Come on, mechanics, chime in. Explain to me why I need to take the aircon compressor out in order to get to the camshafts. I don't understand that at all. And the alternator? I don't think that's necessary. Now the power steering pump. Now I could take out the timing cover. Come on. That's like 5 unnecessary things just to get this off, surely. Right, now take the end off. No. Just slide straight out, can it? No. Belts. No. What then? Timing belt, surely. Drive belt? Or whatever. No. Right, so I've got to take the balancer out. Then cover for the timing belt. Then the drive belt. And now I can take out the slot. It's a pretty big job for your third job in, isn't it? Now I can take the camshafts out. Nice. And this side. Right, remove. Exhaust manifolds. We're just taking the head out, right? Not the entire block. So all the valve springs are out. Right, finally that side is out. So if I take the valve springs out of here, can I just take that straight out? No, I've still got to take out the exhaust manifold. Okay. Message from Deb. What the hell are you doing to that car? Put it back together immediately. So if I press Y now... Oh, it works this time. Hey, the repair table is free now. Feel free to use it if you need to fix something up. Okay. The repair table. That's got to be that over there. Yep, we're stuck at 23 frames per second all of a sudden. 26. Don't know why. Well, the navigation's broken again. Let's go back to mouse. The little white dot appears to be missing. I mean, it's there, but I can't move it. Now we're back to 60 frames per second. What on earth is causing that, do you think? Right, let's put it back in. And this is definitely the last thing I'm doing on this game. The mechanic side of things, I really like, actually. Despite some obvious shortcuts. It's quite interesting, and there's so much you can do. See, look, how am I putting all this back on in this order when I had to take off 25 million different things to get to that in the first place? Am I going mad? I don't know if I'm going mad or not. Makes me feel like it wasn't necessary to take it all off. Oh. I lost the little white dot again. Come on, get on the... There we go. See, look, it's letting me put the timing block back in. Let's see if this... Can you now see what I'm complaining about? Because I know some of you are going to be like, no, it's fine, you can do it that way. There's no way on God's earth you'd be able to do it that way, is there? So taking it apart is like Hitler. Putting it back together is like that German woman who let 10 million migrants come in. She's very laissez-faire. Oh yeah, just put it back any way you like. I do not care. That's very French for a German lady. You do what you want. Do not give a shit. I plan to emigrate to a different country anyway. So get rich while you can and screw everybody else in the process. And then run away. Superb. Right, so all this stuff that I couldn't possibly... So it's got some big issues, isn't it? I think I've done a fair review. Within minutes, I could tell that the driving was tosh, and that really disappointed me because that was the thing. I was like, oh man, yeah, some really good driving with some really cool mechanic options and tweaking on the side. That to me sounded very interesting, but the driving is terrible. And as much as I like the mechanics and the modelling, I think is outstanding. I've just highlighted to you how many problems. And I'm not a mechanic. This is basic stuff. Did I just take that out? Get back in there. Come on. Okay, it's starting to wear my thumb down doing this. Because it's a lot of flicking. Flick, 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 flick. My thumb is starting to get knackered. I've got to be honest. Well, holy bananas. Is that it? I think that's it. Where do I put the oil in? That's power steering. That's coolant. That's nitro injector. That's washer fluid. Where'd you put the bloody oil in? That's the rad. The air filter. ABS pump. Oh, I see the dipstick there. It's got to be near that. Wow, that's not a thing. And that's not connected to anything. The engine coolant reservoir isn't connected to anything. That is weird. So it doesn't recognize the that thing that you pull out to check the amount of oil that's in there. That doesn't exist according to this. Can you see it? Am I being blind? Fill engine oil. What is it I'm looking at to fill the engine oil? Just the engine? Just anywhere? Oh, okay. So just anywhere. That's weird. They go to so much attention to detail and then cut out something as important as that. So strange. Well, it's a long way away, this one. This is definitely my last drive because I don't like it at all. Oh, look at this crap. No brakes. Plus the ever-rotating camera is a bit of a pain in the ass. Where's that money thing there? Hang on. So where did that car audio come from? Is that a car for sale?
You know what I love about this job? The thrill of every deal.
So this is a black market thing. So she steals cars and sells the parts. Or even the car. Okay. So you can buy stolen cars. Probably sell them to her as well.
For those who can handle real power.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Again, the concept, excellent. Just the delivery is sadly lacking in so many areas. And there's no sat nav either. Like, it's telling me where to go, but it's not telling me how to get there. It's so hard to drive when your camera is constantly rotating. Even worse in this game because the steering is so bad. Oh my god. No damage at all. Just put it back on the road. Any way you like. They took a brilliant... we've gone the wrong way. They took an absolutely superb idea and totally ruined it, or wasted it, or half badly implemented it. If they'd have done this properly, this would, I argue, would be one of the hottest games this year. And they've missed the mark on so many levels. Nice work as always. This engine fix should keep the client happy for a long time. Keep it up and we'll have more work coming your way. That's pretty much the same thing he said to me. Go and talk with Dave. Right, this is the last time I'm going to talk with Dave. And then the last time I'm going to say how much I like walking up to an NPC and they just start talking to you like normal people would.
Speed upgrades, huh? This one's fun. We're boosting a Nexa Cloud at 23. Get it on the lift, and we'll see if we got the parts, or we'll order what we need. Make sure it's done right. The guy's gonna want to feel the difference.
So this one's about tweaking the car. I guess it's kind of like a tutorial, all this stuff at the moment. Teaching you how to do different parts of the car and so on. How the systems work. This looks like a Nissan Skyliner to me, all pimped up. Yeah, so genuinely, I think a whole bunch of stuff that I really like. But the really important stuff is just terrible. And it ruins it on both sides of the argument. What a shame. What a shame. So at the moment, I mean, it's only £13.64, but it's £20.99 at full price. I would rather they take this game, put it in early access, pull it from Steam, whatever, put the price up to 50 quid and do it properly, because the foundation is superb and it's just the implementation that's shocking. I can only guess that they've done it like this because they can't afford to do it properly, but you're never going to get anywhere if you don't do it properly. Maybe scale it down, maybe, you know, don't. If you have a vision for a game that big, you've got to be able to deliver on it, or at least deliver on one part of it and say the rest will come in early, early access development. But they haven't done that. They just said, here you are, here's a half-finished game. A brilliant concept, superb graphics. Well, I say superb graphics, superb modelling, and the graphics are quite nice. Plus that key little thing with the NPCs that just talk to you, you don't have to click on them. I love that. Simple, but so effective. Underground Garage, I'm sorry. It's a no. It's a no. I can't recommend this to people. I'm so sorry. I wish I could. There's so many bits I like, but if you can't get the driving right and you can't get the controller support right, I'm sorry. You don't have a driving game. Simple as that. I'd really love to hear from the developers on this one. Explain what the situation is. And if anything, what are they going to do to fix it? Excuse me, I think I'm getting a nasty chest infection, so I'm going to wrap this one up early. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.